Um, what is gaslighting, man? Gaslighting is a form of a psychological manipulation in which the abuser attempts to sow self-doubt and confusion in the victim's mind, man. So that's part of that's fear, man. Fear, intimidation, man. You know what I mean? Psychological reversal tactic, man. Typically, gaslighters seek to gain power and control over other person, man. And part of that gaining control is manipulation, man. You know what I mean? Using what? Tactics of doubt, tactics of fear, man. Or creating tactics of doubt, creating tactics of fear. Distorting the reality, forcing them to question their own judgment and intuition, man. So they're putting doubt in them, man. You know what I mean? Distorting the reality. That's a good one, man. So they changing up the situation, man. 4 things of gaslighting. Let's try that. Gaslighting is the action of repetitively and often brazenly lying to someone to manipulate. And it's all about control, man. Using fear, using doubt, and other elements of psychological tactics, man. Lying to someone to manipulate, ultimately control them in the relationship, man. It could be divided into 4 different outright lying, manipulation of reality, scapegoating, using a certain people as a scapegoat, saying they're problematic, they're a problem, they have to be handled. That's a form of creating that fear, creating that certain vibe on the populace that to turn against those individuals, man. Look at them as a threat, man. You know what I mean? So that's a form, that scapegoat, cohesion. And scapegoating and cohesion. Let's get that word, cohesion, meaning. Coercion is an act of what persuading someone forcefully to do something that they do not want to do. That's coercion, man. You know what I mean? So it's a form of tactic and form of a tactical intimidation, man. So scapegoating, coercion. Basically, coercion is a form of bullying, a psychological bullying, man. You know what I mean? Why I'm doing this with related to gaslighting, because the ones in a position of power could be, you know what I mean, it's all about control, using fear, using doubt, using certain elements to, so ultimately use these elements to gain control over the populace, man. You know what I mean? You know, so, and it was a word I wanted to look up, so that was relating to that, man. Job 9:24, the earth has been given to the hands of the wicked, man. They cover the face of the judgment. If it's not he, then who is, man? You know what I mean? So that's what that goes to, you know what I mean? Because relating to that the WEF, which is the World Economical Forum, you know, you're talking about a variety of things. They're talking about a situation, man. You know what I mean? Relating to this DX, hypothetically speaking, of course. That could be form of that gaslighting, man. Potentially. Hypothetically speaking, of course. Creating fear upon the populace, relating to certain matters, hypothetically. Creating doubt, hypothetically. They're creating a certain vibration they're trying to put on the populace of people, man. And of course, I say that hypothetically. You know what I mean? The point is, it's all about using certain tactics to gain control over the the populace, man. And parts of that is fear, creating fear upon the populace, creating doubt, and creating, and just overall a situation where the people have to, comply to it in a certain way. The cohesion, shut my tongue, forcing certain people to do certain things. You know what I mean? For example, man, that would be a good example of that. Making people do something they don't want to do, man. You know what I mean? Whether forcefully or otherwise, man. Certain event that certain people had, we experienced, that could be part of that as well, man. And that goes to compliance, forced compliance, man. You know what I mean? So that's that cohesion, man. You know what I mean? So this is just something short, spirit relating to that. It's thinking about, relating to this situation they talk about, the DX situation. It made me think about relating to gaslighting and different things. So I hope this helps in some way. I'm going to give all praise, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Kakadash, Desire, Worship.